皆さん、英語のそーたです。
And I'm Riley.
皆さん、今年のイベントのお知らせができます。We can make an announcement about the event. イェーイ。
イェーイ。
はい。今年はですね、大阪と東京のみの開催と、判断させていただいたんですけれども、まず11月30日日曜日、大阪です。お昼です。詳細などはね、概要欄のリンクをご覧いただければと思いますので、ちょっとまず概要を説明させてくださいね。で、12月13日、こちらは土曜日、お昼、東京です。で、トピックはですね、can you mention the topic, Riley?
Yeah, it's learning English with AI.
はい、今回は AI と英語学習っていうのをちょっとテーマにしてみたいなと思いました。なんか、特に今年になって、この AI というものが、もう本当に英語学習の一部になってきているように僕は感じまして。で、どうやって皆さんが英語学習に AI を取り入れられているのか、皆さん自身でぜひ情報共有をしていただきたいなという思いもあり、今回は AI と英語学習をテーマに、しようと決めました。それと同時に、ただ、こうやって英語学習 AI でできますよね、で終わらないのが、このイベントでございます。なんか僕は、すごくこの AI の進化とともに、僕たちの知能だったりとか、思考能力だったり、悪影響ってないのかなって考えることもすごく増えたんですね。なので、今回のこのイベントは、また、3時間半とかね、4時間近く3時間以上のイベントになるんですけれども、いろんなそのレッスンを通して、AI と英語学習をどうバランスを保っていけるのかっていうのを、そのいい点悪い点も含め、ちょっとレッスン構成したいなと思ってます。なので、皆さんにもたくさんね、意見を出していただいたり、あとは去年告知させていただいてたように、全部がオールイングリッシュっていうわけにはいかないと思うんですけど、ちょっと時間を決めて、この時間からこの時間はちょっとオールイングリッシュで頑張ってみましょうみたいなパートも設けたいなと思ってますので、ぜひ、日頃のね、自分の意見を言うという、成果の場として使っていただきたいなとも思いますし、あるいはどんな時も英会話レッスンが入りますので、ぜひレッスンを受けに来ていただけたらなと思います。あるいはね、AI について、あるいは英語学習について、情報共有であったり、知識をね、お互いに深め合っていただけたらなと思いますので、はい。ご都合合いましたら、ぜひお会いできるのを楽しみにしてます。あとは、仙台であったり、北海道であったり、福岡であったり、名古屋であったり、本当はめちゃくちゃ行きたかったんですけど、ちょっとスケジュールなこともそうですし、今年はね、一回東京と大阪の、バージョンに一旦戻させていただいて、また来年以降、ぜひタイミングが合えば、皆さんの元に、お伺いしたいなと思ってますので、ちょっと楽しみにね、もししてくださってた方には本当にすいませんという気持ちがたくさんあるんですけれども、またお会いできることを本当に楽しみにしてますので、よかったらね、東京とか大阪にお越しいただけたらなと思います。Yeah, so Riley, finally, we're going to have another event this year, and the topic is about AI and English study. So do you want to add some comments?
Yeah, I have some opinions about AI. I talk about it a lot at work and with Yuki and stuff. But I don't personally use it that much. So I'm curious to hear what people in Osaka and Tokyo that we meet will have to say about AI and kind of discuss it with them, and if it's good or bad, or in what ways that it's bad, stuff like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as I explained a little bit in Japanese, especially this year, I started thinking about AI and English study, but at the same time, I'm wondering if AI is really effective for our knowledge or way of thinking or creativity. Sometimes it could damage us in some ways, but of course it's really convenient. So I just want to have that kind of discussion with everybody. How can we use AI really well without damaging our creativity or our traditional not traditions, our way of thinking as well, because sometimes we tend to use AI too much, then especially for kids, that's not really good because they don't have their own opinions or answers. So this event will give everybody not to think about how to not only to think about how to use AI for English study, but also to think about the best way to use the technology effectively, or how to avoid those problems related to AI. Yeah, I have a lot of ideas, but anyways, please look forward to the event, everybody, and let's enjoy, Riley.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yes. All right, then. Are you ready, Riley?
Yep.
ソータと
Riley の
台本なし英会話レッスン
Episode 329.
All right, what is the topic for episode 329, Riley?
Yeah, it's bear attacks in Japan.
はい、今回のお題は熊の襲撃です。Yeah, so actually this week, in my group lesson, last week, I had some discussion about this topic. Now it's really controversial in Japan. The bears are coming down to our cities and then they're attacking people. Then my question is, should we kill the bears or not? Then we had a lot of discussion about this topic, so I want to ask you guys as well, and also I want to hear some opinions about this question from Riley too. So first of all, for people who are living abroad, maybe they don't know about the Japanese situation. So Riley, in English, can you explain what's happening in Japan now?
I mean, basically in the northern part of Japan, but a little bit all over Honshu, the big island in Japan. There have been a lot of bear attacks, like many more than in previous years, where bears come down from the mountains or the forests and come into like pretty much cities or like big towns, not just rural areas, and are kind of attacking people. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but they are attacking people. And then I guess some of the reasons are maybe related to global warming, like lack of food, or it's changing their kind of hibernation schedule, things like that. So they're coming to try to find food, I guess.
So let me ask you the question. One of the measures the Japanese government is taking right now is to kill them. And then that's really controversial because after they did that, some people call the city office or something saying, oh, you shouldn't kill the bears because we will destroy the ecosystem. And also in terms of animal protection, that's not morally good or something. But how about you? In your opinion, what do you think about killing them?
Yeah, I think it's fine, honestly. Sorry, not all of them, right? I don't think you should kill too many of them, but I think to like lower the number of bears, so that I guess there's less competition for food in the mountains. I think that's a good thing.
Okay. So I decided to talk about this with you and with everyone. Because there should be some other ways, perhaps, to solve this problem, not by not killing the birds, perhaps. Then, ideally, if we could live together peacefully without battling or without killing them, that would be really nice. But for me, my answer is also really similar. If they come down to our cities and then, they are attacking people, I'm really sorry and I don't want to, but we have to, do something so that we can protect our humans' lives. So I really understand their feelings for people who are saying we shouldn't kill the bears. But my question is, if the bears, were in your city, and then if your families or family members or friends would be killed, then would you say the same thing? That's what I want to ask. But at the same time, I really understand how hard it is to kill them. So, yeah, what do you think, Riley? Do you come up with some good ways not to kill them?
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what we were discussing last
Right.
week. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if there really are that many good ways. I mean, like I I
Okay,
guess
then
you could
for
try
example,
some
sorry, for
mm,
example, in America, if this kind of thing happened, what would they do?
bang bang bang. I mean, yeah, they'd shoot them.
Yeah, because I heard in some countries they're trying to protect their lives by taking care of them in a national park or they just make them sleep and then take them to those facilities. But in America, because I feel like Americans are also strongly supporting the idea of animal protection. Uh,
Yeah.
hmm, but
I mean,
do they shoot them?
actually it is I think it is controversial in America too, like in I think it's California, maybe somewhere in the West. Oh no, I don't want to talk about geography again. In somewhere in America, there was actually a debate about what to do with bears, I think, in the past, and a lot of people, yeah, don't want to shoot the bears or don't want the bears to be shot. Um, but it's I think pretty much the decision was like that's what we kind of have to do. Like there's
Mm-hmm.
not that many other options.
Mm-hmm.
Moving them, right? Like you said, moving them to a national park or a more rural area, like somewhere deeper in the mountains or whatever. I mean, that's really expensive compared to shooting them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but don't you feel, sorry for them? Like they also have, their families and then they're coming down. Yeah, they're coming down to our cities because we are losing their habitat, living places. So I'm kind of, yeah, feeling sorry for them. Yeah, that's why I just wanted to find out some other ways. Let's talk about that.
Hmm.
Yeah. Then, yeah, one of them should be um, taking them to a national park or zoo, ideally. Then anything else? Can you come up with some other ways?
I mean, I guess you could try to create some sort of barrier between where the bears live and where people live. Um,
Mm.
like my when I was growing up, my dog had an electric fence.
Hmm.
I don't know if you've seen these. I don't know if they exist in Japan, but basically, like around my yard, we put this kind of wire under the ground, right
Mm-mm.
around my house, and then my dog had a special collar on his neck, where if he got too close to that wire, it would beep first, like make a loud
Mm.
noise, and then
Mm.
it would shock him a little
Mm.
bit, so he
Mm.
knows not to go any further,
Mm.
right? So maybe you could do something like that, where you go to the bears, you put them to sleep, you put a collar on them, and then you have this long wire all around their habitat, where if they go close
Mm.
to it, it shocks them, so they don't come into people peopled
Mm.
areas.
Mm. Yeah. In my school, I had one student, or I have a student who is a vet, and
Mm,
from her perspective, in the vet medical industry, their way of thinking is also not to kill them. What they
right.
do is, using a sleeping gun. Then they try to make them sleep. So yeah, if possible, yeah, that's ideal. But on the other hand, if actually the bears are attacking people right in front of us, actually, then
Right.
yeah, is it really possible or something? Hmm, it's difficult. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think yeah, if a bear is currently attacking someone, right? I think that there's basically no other choice. That bear has to be probably killed. But in terms of like preventing attacks in the future, then I think there are other options. Maybe, yeah, we probably can try to avoid, killing the bears that haven't, come into towns yet.
Yeah, so in the short run, sometimes we might have to kill the bears. I don't want to, but we might have to. But in the long run, yeah, I also believe there should be some ways to solve this problem. Yeah, then I wanted to know what they would do, in America, or yeah, I just wanted to, exchange your thoughts and my thoughts, and then I wanted to hear some ideas or opinions from everyone as well. なので、一旦ちょっと訳しましょうかね。そう、ライリーがどういう意見を持ってるのかとか、いつも台本なし英会話レッスンの収録の時は何にも聞かずに始まるので、僕も今、探り探りではあるんですけれども、そう、なんか今本当に熊の襲撃が日本で多くて、人間の命が奪われたりとか、山で、なんですか、ハイキングしてたら引きずり込まれたりとか、本当に怖いことが起きてますよね。で、皆さんに投げかけたいなと思うのが、ニュートラルなポジションでね、投げかけさせていただきたいんですけど、熊をそういう時に殺すべきなのか殺すべきじゃないのか、皆さんどう思いますか？ちょっと英語でね、意見の言う練習でもしていただきたいなと思うんですけど、先週1週間かけてグループレッスン、僕のレッスンはグループレッスンなので、本当皆さんの意見を聞かせていただいて、ディスカッションをしたんですよね。で、マジョリティはやっぱ殺すべきではないんじゃないかと。何か他にいい方法があるんじゃないかという意見が多かったんですけど、やっぱり実際にそういう街に住んで、今、ちょうど最近も私の街で熊が出て、子供も、怪我だったり、最悪のケースの場合、ね、殺されてしまうケースもあるっていう地域にお住まいの方もいらっしゃって、やっぱり、そういう方々がおっしゃるのは悲しいけれども、やっぱり殺処分しないといけないんじゃないかっていう。なので今ここの話題で上がってたのも、そう、in the short run って言ってましたけど、短い単面的な部分では、もしかしたら目の前でね、人が殺されてるとかってなったら、シュートしないといけないのかもしれないんですけど、長い目で見たらもしかしたらなんかいい方法があるんじゃないかな、とも思い、なんかそういうのを話したいなと思って、このエピソードを作りました。なので、一応、このエピソードの目的としては、両視点を考察するのと、皆さんにもなんか一緒に考えていただける機会になったらなと思います。で、その獣医師のね、受講生の方がいらっしゃって、その方がおっしゃってたのは、やっぱり獣医師業界でもそういうケースがあったときは、やっぱ殺すんじゃなくて、using a sleeping pill or sedative, that's the word.
Sure. Or tranquilizer, we also say.
そう、なんか睡眠導入剤とか、なんですか、眠らせる方法を取るのが、やっぱり獣医師業界では主流であるっていう。やっぱり殺すっていうのは違うっていう意見もあったりで、そうなんか、でも、ね、今、殺処分すると死に電話がかかってなんで殺すんだって苦情が入るっていう。でもなんか、本当に僕は今ニュートラルなポジションなんですけど、でも、実際に人が襲われてるってなった時に、自分のじゃあ家族とか自分がそれ襲われてるってなってる時に、同じこと言えるのかなって考えてもしまったり、なんかすっごい難しいなと思うんですよね。なので、ちょっと皆さんと話してみたいなと思っています。I had something I wanted to say after this. 何だったかな？ Oh, Riley, you wanna say something? You came up with another thing to say?
Not really.
Not really.
Yeah.
何やったかな？僕なんか今、この後これ話そう思ってたことあったんですよ。廊下ですね。ちょっとあかんですね。最近よう忘れてきますね。熊の、oh, yeah. I just want to focus on the reasons why this is happening. And as you mentioned, the global warming, Yeah, for some parts, that problem is also caused by us, human beings. And then, especially in Japan, now we're installing a lot of solar panels. Then
Mm.
we are losing their habitat. And do you know other reasons? Why they're attacking people in Japan?
Um, well, I heard that the number of bears is increasing recently or has increased recently. So that means that there's more, yeah, competition for food in the forests and the mountains where they live. So some of them have to leave to, find food in the towns, right? I've heard that's one reason. Are there more?
Yeah. Another thing is I did some research. There are some tourists or people who are feeding them in mountains. Can you
Oh,
believe that?
that's bad.
Yeah. I don't know why they ended up feeding them, but yeah, because have you ever felt like, oh, I want to feed the bears? Have you ever felt in that way? It's risky though.
I don't think I've ever had an opportunity to feed bears.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah,
Yeah. That's one of the reasons. So I heard in Hokkaido, there are a lot of signs saying, don't feed the bears. I
right.
heard
Okay,
that. Mhm.
sure.
And another thing is garbage. People throw away their trash or garbage, and then the birds eat them. They and then they remember the taste of it. Um, then they start attacking people to get the food from them.
Sure. Okay. Makes sense.
So these are also caused by human beings. So then killing them, it's sometimes, not it doesn't sound good. I just want to have a discussion with you. So let me ask you like this. These problems are caused by humans, but should we still kill them?
You mean like if a bear comes and eats garbage, right, is in a town, um, should we kill that bear?
Oh yeah. Or my point is, I just want to observe this subject from different perspectives or from various perspectives. These problems can be caused by humans. For example, they throw away their garbage in mountains or in the nature, then the bears eat them, then they remember the taste and they start attacking people in mountains. Or, yeah, we are trying to develop our technologies, then they are losing their habitat, then they have to come down. So still, you know, can we kill them? Although those problems are caused by humans. That's the point.
Right. I see what you're saying. I mean, I think that I don't know how can I put this? Like most of the problems in the world, right, are caused by humans, right?
Yeah.
Pollution, climate change is yeah, partially, mostly caused by people. Habitat loss, all of these things, obviously, yeah, are caused by people. So I think, of course, you could phrase it in a way, you could look at it such that, oh, the bears are just trying to survive. They're just trying to live. Like humans have taken away a lot of their habitat, right? And stuff like that. So to be fair to the bears, we shouldn't kill them. I guess
Mm,
you can look at it that way, but
mm,
I don't know how to put this. Like I'm on team human,
mm,
right? So like I think it's unfortunate to kill bears. Um, but yeah, if they come into a town, you probably have to do something about it. And
mm,
and I think in that situation, like moving them back to a national park or something, yeah, it can maybe work. I think if it's far away, but I think if that bear has already learned that if it goes where people are, it can find food, then it might do that no matter where it is, you know?
うんうんうん。うん。そうですね。またちょっと一旦区切りましょうかね。そう。なので、なんか、一個ね、僕はすごい思うのが、この問題っていうのは基本的にやっぱり人間によって引き起こされているのがきっかけではあると思うんですよね。なので、こう皆さんにも投げかけたかったり、あるいは I just wanted to make this conversation deeper。なので、こうライリーにあえてそういう聞き方をしていたのが、こう人間のね、いわばエゴによってこの生態系だったり自然の土地っていうのは開拓されて変わっていっていて、で、そこにね、ただ住んでただけの動物ちゃんたちが、なんか勝手になんか追いやられて、で、住むとこなくなって食べるものもなくなって、で、殺される。降りてきたら殺されるって、なんとなんかこう、ミゼラブルであったり、アイロニックというか、なんか皮肉的な仕組みなんだろうっていうふうに僕は感じるんですよね。なので、なんかいい方法がないのかなっていうのが、まあ今、こう、話したかったトピックですね。で、さっき一個前に出てたのが、こう、electric fences、ね、こう、電気の、あのYes, Riley, that's fine. I was going to say, we didn't have any notes today.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, thank you. So,さっき、
Electric fences.
じ
You
ゃあ、
just
そ
talking.
れは打ってもらおうかな。So, Riley, can you type, electronic fences?
Sure.
And yeah, takeaway, habitat, beep, things like
Deep.
that. Beep.
Oh, beep.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
beeping. Yeah. そう、さっき出てたのがね、こう、電気のこうフェンスを作るっていうのが一個方法で、で、実際にアメリカでも、その昔と、ワンちゃんとかかな、が入ってきた時にそうなるように、殺すまではいかないっていう、
Oh
電気
no,
に、
this was sorry, that was the opposite of that. It was to keep the dog in my
あ、
yard.
OK, OK. あ、
So my
その
dog
ため
doesn't
に、
run around, you know? Yeah.
ああ、なるほどね。いや、めっちゃそれもかわいそう。僕的には。For me, that's, per dog. めっちゃかわいそうやなと思うけど、まあでも、just a little ってことですよね。少量だと思うんですけど、そう、ワンちゃんが外に出ないように、こう、電気、ビリビリってちょっと軽くなるやつ。かつ、ビープっていうのは音がビービービー、ブーブーブーってなるっていう意味ですけれども、まあそういうのをワンちゃんに使ってたので、そう、一個のね、そう、ワンウェイのグループディスカッションでも出たのが、そういうフェンスを作って、人と、こう、熊が、こう、境界線としてバウンダリーをちゃんと作るっていうのはいいんじゃないかっていうのも一個話題として上がりましたかね。そうで、皆さんにも共有しておきたかったのがね、僕も結構これをレッスンにするにあたって、リサーチをして、なんでこれが起きてるのかっていう、まあ、グローバルウォーミングだったりとか、まあ、これも人間に引き起こされますけれども、あとは、普通にこう、熊の繁殖が増えてるだったり、あとは、餌付けをする人がいるんですって、フィード、動物で動物に餌をあげるっていう。なので、北海道とかには、熊に餌あげないでっていう標識とかもあったりするぐらい、北海道に住んでる方がおっしゃってました。餌付けする方がいらっしゃったり、あとは、ゴミをやっぱ、山とかに捨てていくことで、味を覚えちゃって、襲っちゃったりっていう。つまり全部、言ったら人間のなんかそういうところから引き起こされてるわけなんですよね。なのでまあ、まず一個防げるのは、そういうことをしないように、死であったりとか、あるいは一人一人が心がけを持つことですよね。で、そう、僕がこれをね、トピックにしたかった一個のきっかけが動画を見たんですよ。それこそ市の職員の方が殺処分しないといけなくて、熊を殺さないといけなかったんですけど、人間が、餌付けをするからこんな風になるんだって市の方が泣いてらっしゃって、なんかそれを見た時にすごい考えさせられたんですよね。なので、ちょっとそれも皆さんに投げかけておきたかったかなと思いますかね。Yeah, so, 対策としては、electric fences、あるいは、national park、とかね、あとはズーとか動物園とかに連れて行くのはどうかみたいな意見も出たりしましたかね。あとは、yeah, using AI or technologies. That's why we are installing a lot of solar panels or a lot of, we are trying to develop our technology. So, can you come up with any good ways to solve this problem using AI or those technologies, Riley?
Um, I guess I don't know if it's really AI, but it's technology. Maybe this already happens. You could have cameras
うん、
around kind of near the edge of the forest, like near where the forest
うん、
becomes the town or whatever. And you could have those cameras like send an alert if a bear is seen on them,
うん、
to kind of notify whatever authorities,
うん、
a bear is close to civilization, right?
う
Close to
ん、
people.
うん。
That's not real. It's not super new technology, but I feel like it would maybe work.
Yeah. Or like GPS stuff.
Yeah,
う
yeah.
ん。
You could put it or like a collar on the bear, or yeah, you could put a
Yeah.
GPS chip
う
in the
ん。
bear.
Yeah, and we can get some notifications on our phones. そう、なんか GPS 使ったり、あとは、そう、ドローン使ったりとかっていうアイディアとかもね、なんかクラスが出たりしたんですけど、ドローンでこう観察をして、つまりこう人間とクマが接触しない方法がね、何かしらあるんじゃないかっていう、そうですね。なんか、yeah, do you have any, Americans solutions? Like, they would do this, if they had this kind of problem, especially in the areas where people are strongly supporting, animal protection.
Good question. I mean, so one thing that we haven't talked about yet that
うん、
is kind of a prevention
うん、
measure,
yeah,
right? Is that in America, especially like in the western part of America, people hunt bears,
うん、
right? Normally,
う
right?
ん、
So just like people hunt deer or boar or things like that,
うん、
people hunt bear. So it's it kind of keeps the population at a safe number.
う
And
ん、
the way that hunting works, right, is in order to hunt an animal, you have to get what's called a tag.
うん、
That tag allows you to kill one animal,
う
right?
ん、うん、
And so the government or the some kind of wildlife organization like in the government kind of figures out how many bears there are and what number of bears they would like there to be, if that makes sense, right?
うん、
So they have like a goal number of bears.
う
And
ん、
so then they give out that many tags to hunters
うん、
who can then kill the bears and, eat them or, you know, maybe sell the fur or something like that, you
う
know?
ん、うん。Yeah, in one class, one person said maybe she is living in Miyazaki area. The number of the hunters is decreasing. So that's also one of the reasons why the bears are, increasing and attacking people.
Right.
Yeah, I was guessing you would say so or you would talk about it, but now it's a kind of sensitive topic, hunting them or selling their fur or something. Yeah, that's why you didn't mention that.
I
No.
did mention it. What do you mean?
I
What do
mean,
you
I
mean?
mean, around the first part, I was guessing you would say, "Oh, we can have more hunters or something," but you didn't. So I was assuming you were not trying to say that. You
No,
know?
I was just kind of taking the like, what do we do about it right now
Hmm.
versus like, how do we prevent it long term? Yeah.
Okay. ねえ、難しい問題だなと本当に思うんですけど、そう、アメリカはね、結構アニマルプロテクションとかに関してすごくこう、やっぱ進んでる感じがするので、そういう人たちはどういうふうにするんだろうっていうのをやっぱ聞きたくて、このトピックを作ったのもあったんですよね。でも、まあ、一個はやっぱ地域によっては、やっぱハンターを、いまだにね、こう狩りをする地域もアメリカではあるので、そこでこう数を調整しているっていうのもあって、そう、僕は最初、ライリーは昔ハンティングのエピソードも作っていたので、なんかこう、話題が上がるのかなと思ってたんですよ。で、そう、僕はなんか本当に今これは実際に直面した時は、もう処理をしないといけない瞬間もあるんじゃないかって思うと同時に、いやでもかわいそうだしなって思うがゆえに、こうニュートラルなポジションではあるんですけど、やっぱりどっちかっていうと、平和にみんなが殺し合うことなく暮らせるのであれば暮らしたいって思うのが、 僕のこう考え方なので、そう、一番最初にライリーからこのハントのお話がもし上がった場合、すごいセンシティブだし、でも僕はなんかそれに反対とかって言っちゃいそうだし、なんかすごいコントロバーシャルなディスカッションになるのかなとかって収録前に思ってたんですよ。でも、ライリーからそのハンティングの案が出なかったので、さっき聞いてたのが、こう、今ね、時代的に、こう、そもそもハンティングするっていうこと自体が、こう、ね、先住民とか、もうそういう風にして生きてる民族の人とかはまた別としてね、なんか今のこの現代の発展した社会で住んでる人たちがそう考えるのはタブーとね、みなす場合もあったりすると思うので、あえて言わないようにしてたのかなとかと思って、それを聞いてたんですけど、いや、そうではなくて、こう、一方法としてそれもあるとは思うけれども、長い目で見たときにね、どう平和にこう解決できるのかっていう方法を考えたくて、それは言ってなかったっていうお話でした。うん。そうなので、すごい、こう、難しい問題だなとは思いますが、そうですね。一旦このあたりで締めくくっておきましょうかね。Yeah, so I hope everyone can also think about this and then, yeah, you can just practice saying your own opinions in English as well. Yeah, do you agree or disagree with this idea? Killing the bears, or ideally, we want to have some other options not to kill them and then living peacefully together, human areas and animal areas. So, yeah, please think about the ways in English, or yeah, try to say something in English for your practice. では、今日のエピソードはい
かがでしたでしょうか？
いかがでしたでしょうか？Yeah, we have no answers.
Of course. Yeah, of course not.
難しいですね。でも、いや、どうしたらいいんやろうね。Realistically, what can we do? よね、ほんまに。Riley, help me.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's a difficult situation. I think like one of the important things probably we didn't talk about is, people should be more careful. Like what can we do to protect people rather than, stop the bears? So yeah, there might have to be some kind of alert system for people so that they know when there's a bear in the town or near the town or something like that. And then people should probably, especially if you live in an area with bears, you should be educated about what to do if you see a bear. Maybe people should be given what's bear spray or things like that, or I don't know. I think another important thing is to look at how people can avoid getting attacked by a bear.
Yeah, that's also true. We can learn about how to avoid them. Yeah, and I remembered in Hokkaido, people are actually doing this using bear spray.
Yeah.
That bears don't like to smell. Or bear belts. Maybe it doesn't work a lot, but they don't like some particular sounds, and then they have that kind of belts, I heard. Or if possible, someone please invent a machine or AI thing which enables us to speak with them. Then we can talk. Then we can have communication. Why are you hungry? Or why are you coming down to our cities? Or what's happening in your habitat? That's a creative idea. そう、なんか実際に思い出したんですけど、北海道ではスプレーをね、こう、使ってたりするらしいです。北海道に住まれてる方がおっしゃってました。こう、熊が匂い嗅ぐの嫌がるような、スプレーとか、あとは鈴とか、そういう大きな音がね、苦手だったりするので、鈴とかなんかちょっと、効果薄そうですけどね、いざとなった時は。でも、もう一個なんか面白いなって思うアイディア、先週も出たのが、誰かね、こう、熊と話せる、なんか翻訳こんにゃくみたいなね、もう今時代こんだけ進化してますから、なんか AI 作ってほしいですね。で、なんか、はい、向こうに行きなさいって言ったら行ってくれたりとか、どうしたのなんかお腹空いたの魚食べたいのって言って、餌付けしたらあかんか。餌付けしたらあかんからあげられへんけれども、なんかそういう AI みたいなのをそっちの方にもね、なんかうまく使えたら、みんなが幸せに暮らせるのかもしれませんが、はい、なんか、 なかなかこう、特に今日のエピソードは答えが出ない、こう、もやもやした状態で終わるようなエピソードに響いたかもしれないんですけど、あえてそういう形で終わらせておきますので、皆さんの方で、ぜひ意見とかも、考えていただけたら嬉しいなと思います。そう、一個面白かったのがさ、one of the interesting things, you said was like, I don't want to talk about the geography thing, because, that was for me, right?
Yeah.
So, because I got a comment like, "You're too stupid because you don't know."
Really?
Yeah, I got
Oh,
the comment.
no.
So, because yeah, I was saying that in the episode. Yeah, I'm sorry about that because some people would be upset because I don't know about this. Then, yeah, as I expected, I got the long message. But
Whoa.
そう、さっき以降、僕も笑いこらえてたのが、そう、カリフォルニアではね、熊野って言った時に、もう地理的な話はしないからねっていうジョークが入って笑ってたんですけど、そう、前回のエピソードでね、僕が、カリフォルニアどこにあるんや、シカゴはどこにあるんやって手こずって、あの時も、絶対怒られるやろうなと思ったから、皆さんにね、怒られるやろうなと思ったから、すいません、ちょっと許してください、こういう時もあるんです、絶対怒られるわ、みたいに言ってたのに、やっぱり、ポッドキャストのレビューに、けしからんみたいな、もう知識なさすぎて、もう聞いてて、もうなんか不快ですみたいなコメントいただいても、そんな怒らんとってやって思います。もうごめんなさい。そんな知らんこともありますから、ちょっと多めにね、見ていただいて。で、そう思ってたのを思い出したので、そう、たまにね、なんか何言うてんねん言うとき今後もあるかもしれませんけれども、まあそれも愛嬌として、ちょっとこう、多めに見ていただけたら嬉しいなと思います。そんな僕は英語の外で調べていただくと、インスタグラムとかいろいろ出てきますので、見ていただいて、Riley や Riley Salman XD で調べてください。そう、イベントのね、申し込みページとかも、概要欄に貼っていると思いますので、そちらをまたチェックしていただけたらなと思います。Then, Riley,You want to say something or not?
Uh, I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone at the events in end of November, early December.
Yes. では、また次回のエピソードでお会いしましょう。
Bye.
Bye.